What's up, YouTube? What's happening? Jason here, 606 Garage. I guarantee you, whoever watches this video, you've never seen my channel before and you're just scrolling. You probably passed on by now. Well, those of you that stayed. Now, I know there's about 10 of you that probably watch faithfully, maybe 15 if I'm lucky. So if you've seen the short, want to get started on the Monster Miata, let's be reasonable here. Let's be real about this. My space is horrible. So I'm kind of piddling around, and I realize I've got so much stuff. The only thing that I can do to help start cleaning up this stuff, I'm going to have to start putting them on cars. So I was kind of cleaning up around the 79 Coupe here. And I love this car. Absolutely love this car. This car will never go anywhere. That being said, it's already inside. It's on jack stands. It's got a motor and transmission in it. I was doing the fitment on it. I was going to paint the engine bay. Well, paint shaker's not here. Anyway, aside from that, I'm going to get it back here. But anyway, I was starting to mock everything up. And I thought, man, before I do the body work, I'm going to go ahead and put this car together, get it running. Now, the motor that's in this car come out of like an 83 Mustang. I don't know, maybe an 84. It's a flat tappet, one-piece remain steel engine. Supposedly a good engine, and I trust the guy I bought it off of. He said it was a good motor. So, well, let me just show you what we got. All right, now don't mind the distributor and all this other junk. But I love those valve covers. And I put a wind intake on it. Now, you'd be hard-pressed to run roller rockers with these. They're not tall. They may look tall in the video. They're not tall. Now, this is a clockwise water pump. I was going to do the belt with the cog on it. I've decided against that. I'm going to put the reverse flow. It's got a manual rack on it. That's coming off. Going to go on Cherry Bomb 2. Jansen actually gave me a power steering rack for this car. So, actually, no. I'm lying to you. That power steering rack goes on that 85 Coupe out there that I just bought. I've got the new power steering rack for this is on that red Capri. So, but anyway, I'm going to get this rack off, get the other one on here. I'm going to start fitting this thing together. Now, you notice it's a later model brake booster. Now, we got all brand new stainless lines from LMR. Now, the one to the back's already ran, fastened. The brake lines are hooked up in the back. Got a 410 posi, 8.8 in it. South side lift bars, up and lower. We do got upper and lower Torx box reinforcements, dry shaft loop, and frame tied on this thing. So she's pretty solid. Now, if you'll note, this is a 79, but you notice the sway bar bracket. I put this frame rail in that come out of an 83 Mustang. This is the factory frame rail. Now, I cut into it a couple places to look inside it. It looked really good, but where the sway bar was, it had rust. I fixed that. And it's reinforced inside. I actually have the video where I removed and put in them frame rails. And I started welding up some holes and stuff. Now, I'm not going to weld them all up. I just want it to look a little cleaner. So when you look at it, you thought, that looks clean, but you don't know exactly what has been done to make it look that way. Just weld up a few holes. But I'm not welding up anymore, doing any more body work on this. I'm going to get this thing running and driving the way it is. And then when I'm ready to do the body work on it, I'll just pull this old engine out and motor and transmission. Engine bay, this car is going to be two-tone. Orange, black. Perfect timing. You can see the cutoff wheel and 2 of the 3 bolts still on there. You already know. Alright, so we got the wheels on it. Caster and camber plates, semi on it. But like I said, all this is going to come back off. So, just got to go get the steering rack put on it. And I'll be happy to get the ride height and everything adjusted on it. Be good. So, but yeah, it's gonna take forever. Well guys, that's it for this video. I've got him down on the wheels. The struts are in. Now, I've got these camber plates in so wrong, you can't put them in any wronger than I installed them. There is no instructions with them. I completely put the wrong plate on the wrong side. And one of them, I even got the bearing part, the swivel, in the wrong place. So, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. It's not like I'm gonna run down the road right now. I'm gonna get it running. Now this is probably gonna be several videos deep getting this thing running. A lot of things that I wanted to do to this thing. So, you know, there's a lot of things that I want to do to it. I can't tell you exactly what I'm trying to say. So much, let's just call it custom work. I'm gonna run it with this engine. So basically the other engine that I have a different intake. It's one of those Cobra replicas. It says Shelby on it instead of Cobra. I'm gonna run it on this car. It's been fully ported to match a GT40 head. The heads are ported. One of the heads are ported. Let me tell you the truth there. One of the 2 are ported. I've still got to take the other one apart and port it and get that sent off. I need to just go ahead and do that. But more odds are I can do that and get them sent off, and I'll have them back before I even get this thing running. So, that being said, I've got a lot to do. Some custom work to this car. But the biggest thing is I put one of these Spectrum. I bought one of these Spectrum air cleaners for it. And I had this, the second horn welded on it. It came with one loose. Put it where you want it. They sell it directly across. Now I just kind of lined this up like the original 5.0. Now these got 4-inch outlets on them. Now I have these 4-inch collars to put on the fender wells, inner structure. I think I've settled on there's 2 things I can do. The neoprene 4-inch, which would look fine, or I can get this plastic tube that's got all kinds of different bends that Summit sells, and I can hard pipe it. But I did one little flex in it. So I think I am gonna go with the black neoprene. I think it'll look good. But in order to do that, I'm gonna put that Cobra intake on it with the spacer that I'm gonna use on it. And I'm gonna make a jig, if you will, set on the fenders, and I'm gonna have it lined up where the center line of the base of the carburetor is and the height of the air cleaner. Then I'm gonna put this intake back on it, set it on there, and I'm gonna space it to where it's exactly the same. Hopefully it's in the same center line. If it's not, I'm just kind of SOL. But hopefully it's in the same center line, and the only thing I have to worry about is height. Now I do have some plastic spacers. If I've got to tweak them, that's fine. They're plastic. I can easily put a mill bit, put it in a mill press, and shave off whatever I need to make sure it's perfect. But I don't think I need to get it that close. We'll see how close I can get it. then I'll make my tubes for it. So when I get the tubes on, and I'm not happy with this distributor, we're gonna do something different there. I think I'm just gonna go buy the Petronix that has the built-in rev limiter put in this motor. And that way when this motor comes out, I'll just take the distributor out that I had working and I'll put my new motor, because I have to run the small head with this breather. I can't get it up. I can get it up enough, but then my hood won't work. I'm running the factory hood with the hood scoop on it. And, you know, it's going to be black and it's going to be whatever. So, there's a few things. Yeah, I got to make provisions for the clutch cable. The factory clutch cable actually won't even stick in there, where this is the 79 to 81. They had the different clutch cable. I have to bore that hole out, and I have to bore it out enough to where I can get my firewall adjuster in there. And then I've got a lot of work to do to get this updated booster. When I say updated, 87 and up, you know, 86 and up, whatever. But I still got a lot of work to do, getting it cleaned up, get the brakes done, bled, get the front suspension all kind of squared up as good as I can. But this is gonna be, I'm gonna move on as fast as I can. I'm gonna wrap this video up for today. I'm still gonna continue to work, but I'm gonna wrap it up for today, and hopefully when I start off the new video, I'll have a lot more progress done. But I do got some things I have to order tonight. So hopefully I'll have them midweek next week. Now next week is gonna be an extremely busy week for me and Thomas. I don't foresee us getting a lot of work done. It is hot. We have been busy, thank the Lord. You know, that's picking up, and that's all well and good. So, but anyway, I hope to have something to show you guys with this, get this thing running, and let's just hope the motor's good. So, peace.